Ladies and gentlemen, it's the world's most dangerous podcast, Dope Dealer Podcast. It goes down, episode 48, because we great. It's your man Jamal Doman, at Jamal Doman, at JamalDoman. I am here, man. My co-host, Tobe Hixx. Shout out to Tobe Hixx. He's on the road making that money, making people laugh, so he's not in, but, you know, we're going to hold it down, and we got a special guest going to come in and rock with us, man, up-and-coming comedian, one of the hottest cats online. So that's how we do it, man. You know how we do it, man. So we appreciate everybody listening, man. We got a bunch of stuff going on today, man. We got some call-ins because we are sponsored by the new movie that's coming out this weekend called Canal Street. That's our sponsor for this episode, Canal Street. So please check it out. A brother wrote it, a brother from Chicago. He wrote it. He directed it. It's called Canal Street. I went to a screening of it a few weeks ago. It's a hell of a movie, and we're going to talk more about that too, man. We have one of the actors going to call in too, man. Shout out to our troops. You know how we do it, the armed forces, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. We do it, Space Force, all you guys, man. National Guard. We love you guys, man, and thanks for listening, man, and appreciate all our supporters out there, man. We appreciate it, man, and so I'm holding it down for my brother Tobe Hixx, man. Omaha's finest. Oh yeah, shout out to the Bloods and the Crips. You know how we do, man. That song to open it up, that is dope independent music. That is, let me get the brother. That is the brother Hixx. Yes, Hixx. That is the brother Hixx, man. It's like Reese, just with an H. Hixx. That song is called All Disrespect. And that's a Philly artist. He's out of Philly. He went to East Stroudsburg University. That's shout out to him, man. So listen, dope independent music. That song was called No Disrespect right there, man. So listen, you know how we do it. You got his music, you send us in. You listen, if you're an independent artist, you want us to play your music, we just send it to us. Just simply send it to us and we will play your music and shout you out, man. So shout out to the brother Hixx. That's called All Disrespect, man. Shout out, and Philly is in the house, man. That's my hometown, man. Shout out to North Philly, the whole Philly. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to the Eagles. You know, we came up short, but that's all right, man. We ain't tripping. Salute to the Saints. Salute to all the teams in the Final Four, man. And my Eagles. We went further. Listen, we was playing with our third string secondary, and we still held Drew Brees in check until you know what it is, man. We should have won that game, but that's all good, man. Listen, man, we got a great show, man. I like I said, my brother's not here, but you listen. You know what we do, man? We make calls and we bring in that hotness, man. We bring in the come in and show love and my co-host for the day. Also, he's like my co-host and the guest for the day because it's going to be about him. We're going to just talk about him. So this is my homie, man. I'm so proud of him, man. He is an internet sensation, man. You have seen like his sports videos all over the internet, man. He's been plus now he's doing comedy and he's growing in that. And I love the growth of what he's doing, man. He's out in them streets hitting them clubs hard, man. So you'll see him if you're in LA. You're going to see him in the clubs, man. Remember his name coming. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest host for the day, Savvy Amusing. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Jay? What's going on, man?
Savvy Amusing. What's good, man?
Oh, happy to be there.
It's raining like a motherfucker out here.
Hell yeah, man. And traffic is already bad out here. And the rain just it was times 10 trying to get here.
They can't listen, man. They can't even drive in the sunshine.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. When the water coming down, it's just impossible.
So I appreciate you coming in the rain. I see you coming here. You're dripping wet and everything.
Yeah.
But I got love for you, man.
But I got on a hoodie, a pea coat, a beanie, and smashing an afro under that, man. I just trying to stay warm. That scared me when I saw that.
Yeah.
Because, I told my girl, she was like, what are you getting ready to do? I said, I'm going to the Dope Dealer Podcast. She's like, Dope Dealer Podcast? You might want to check that shit out. That's what they selling up in there.
Yeah, look at you. Your girl want to keep you out of trouble. I like that.
Yeah, pretty much.
She trying to keep you out of trouble, man. But that's no, when we say dope, tell your girl if she listening, dope, when we mean dope, we mean dope Like, yeah, the street term, dope guest, dope comedy.
Dope.
Like you, dope guests, dope, dope
man.
comedians.
Yeah, we're not talking
dope
crack.
topics. Yeah, we ain't talking, even though Tobe Hixx used to, and I used to do a little, we ain't even gonna get on.
Right. We don't need to do that.
We change men now, man. So what's good, man? You good, man?
Oh, man, I'm good.
How's life, man?
Life is pretty good, man. I'm trying to convert from a regular 9-to-5 job to doing comedy full time. So, in these beginning stages, it's tough, man. But I've talked to so many people like yourself and others, and they tell me, look, man, just keep going. We all have our struggles, and you gonna get there too. But there's no way to cheat the game. You just gotta go through it.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Just tell the people about Savvy. Like how did you come? How did all this? How did you get into comedy? I know you are an online sensation. How did all that shit happen?
Well, the thing about it, man, is I've always been a funny person. Class clown. And I went to high school to El Camino Real, man.
Oh, that's okay.
Right. And
you from LA?
Yeah, I'm from LA.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually
what part?
from LA.
What part? Is this LA or
South Central?
South Central.
Yeah, South
it's
Central.
South LA now.
Yeah,
right?
South LA. Yeah, they changed it.
They changed it.
NWA scared everybody out of South Central, so they just took that part out.
They doing that all over the hoods of America. I noticed that they trying to change the name, shit really gonna change.
They trying to change it. It ain't gonna mean shit.
They do that in Philly. Change them potholes in Philly instead of
change it. It ain't the hood no more once you change it.
Yeah.
But I knew your hood was bad, man. When I saw you perform, and you said this man said his hood is so bad the mailman gotta wear regular clothes.
Oh, that's true.
I said I thought my hood was bad until I heard that man do stand up. Like, damn, his situation may be a little bit worse than mine if the mailman trying to blend in, man.
So you was a class clown? Coming in LA?
Class clown, man. And the thing about it is I didn't really know the how to break into stand up comedy. I just didn't know.
Right.
And I found this platform on Instagram. Social media was just making people into stars, and it's a way to kind of, if you want to say it's a cheat code, it's somewhat of a cheat code to get into the game, because now, back then when you probably had to hang out at clubs all day or have a plug or know a promoter, social media is a way for you to display your talent, and now these people will notice you if you're good enough and if you're consistent enough. Mm-hmm. So I started messing around doing voiceovers and redubbing videos on Instagram.
And that's how because you did one with me and Michael Blackson.
Right.
So you just kind of took that by the storm,
right?
Man, and kind of, I love how you made your lane with that, man.
Right.
Like that, niggas know. Savvy, like nobody else can do that shit.
Right.
That's your lane.
That's my lane. Like there's other people that do it, but in the swagger that I do it, they cannot.
Right.
They cannot.
Yeah.
And that is when I started finding my niche. I started getting reposted by major websites like blog sites, Baller Alert, World Star Hip Hop, and then Michael Blackson. Shout out to Michael Blackson.
Yeah.
He starts showing me mega love, man. He started reposting my videos like, man, these niggas crazy as shit.
Yeah.
Like, these niggas a fool. And so when he started doing it, my followers start moving up. Mm-hmm. And then I said, you know what? I don't want to be known as just a one-trick pony. I want to venture off into stand-up.
Right.
And so I met a cat from Memphis by the name of Memphis Will.
Oh, yeah, Memphis Will.
Yeah, Memphis Will. Shout out to Memphis Will. And he gave me my first chance on stage May of 2017, man. And I burned down the stage from there, and I've just been learning and moving forward since then.
What is your comedy style? Like, if people
my comedy style is similar, is very similar to yours. It's I'm not really a joke person.
Right.
I'm a reality individual, but I display it and make it funny.
Right.
I'm basically like telling you a story about my life and what I've dealt with and the things that I see coming from where I come from, and you laugh at it because it's the truth. But it's the sarcastic truth.
Right. Yeah. And you do voice, because I know you and Blackson have done little skits and stuff together. Then you did the Kanye skit with him. Everybody thought that was really Kanye.
They really thought it was him, bro. Like, the internet was going insane. I mean, they people. Mike texted me, man, and he said, man, people are hitting me up like, bro, you gonna let this dude talk to you like that, bro? Like, you really about to let this man talk to you like that?
Right.
I mean, we really shook the internet with that one, bro.
Yeah.
We shook him.
Now, how did y'all, so who came up with that idea? Did Mike call you? You called him?
Well, this is what happened, man. Kanye, that's when he started really going hard with the the Make America Great Again stuff and the campaigning for Trump real hard. And the internet was just in a rage, and they were upset at this dude. And so with my style of comedy on the internet, what basically keeps me relevant is I jump on anything that's trending. So the fact that Kanye was trending, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find some of the people that disagree with this dude and make a joke about it. So Snoop Dogg was one of the main people disagreeing with the dude. Right. So I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a prank phone call in an audio form to make it seem like I'm Kanye and I'm upset at Snoop. Right. So I did the prank phone call like, hey, Snoop, I will build a wall around the LBC, Snoop. You know, I did the whole thing. And I DM'd it to him and he reposted it. And he didn't tag me because he wanted it to seem legit. He was like, man, I still love you, Kanye. And the video set fire. Wow. And from that
did
fire.
Did you put your little tag on the thing? Or?
No. And I did it on purpose. Because I wanted people to feel like it was authentic, like it was legit. Right. And when I seen it, Michael Blackson called me, said, man, we got to put up this. He said, niggas believe any fucking thing you put on the fucking internet. we have to do it. So he called me. And he got his girl involved. Yeah. And I made the phone call and he put it up. And that's something else that went viral, man. Yeah. So to answer your question, he called me. Okay. And then we orchestrated it from there and dropped it on the internet, and it drove the internet crazy.
Oh, that's what's up, man. It was insane. That's what's up, man. All right, so listen, we are sponsored by the new movie coming out this Friday called Canal Street. Let me just tell y'all a little bit about it. Canal Street is a modern-day thriller telling the story of teen Chloe Styles trying to get by in an unwelcoming new world. After the mysterious death of a classmate, all eyes fall on Kylie, I think it's called Kylie, that's his name, the new kid at his high school. It's up to his father, Jackie Styles, an up-and-coming lawyer from the slums of Chicago, to defend his son in court and battle an outraged public before time runs out. Jackie fights to keep his faith and prove his son is not the monster that the world has made him out to be. Canal Street was produced by Ryan Lamar and Chris Jennings with Kevin Mullins, Eric Garnes, Yancey. Canal Street is a Red Gorilla Entertainment Catch the Vision production. It is distributed worldwide by Smith Global Media. That's Will Smith Company. And we're going to have, I went to the screening of this movie, and it's a hell of a movie, man. It's got a lot of people in it too, man. So I want to bring in one of the actors. We're going to actually call. This is my homie, man, and I'm so proud of him and what he's doing, man. And as soon as give me a second, I'll bring him up. He's one of the actors in it. He does an incredible job doing his thing. He's one of them guys who started like online too, man. Right. And he's in this movie, man. This movie's, we're going to talk more about this movie. I went to the screening of it, and it's a hell of a movie. And I just want my brother to come on and talk, tell us more about it, man. And it's black. It's written by brother.
Yo.
Giovanni, welcome to the Dope Dealer Podcast. What's up, homie?
What's going on, man? The Dope Dealer Podcast, man. Hope ain't no fans listening.
No, ain't no fans, man. When we talking about dope, we talking about dope actors, dope comedians, dope topics, and dope movies. And speaking of dope movies, you are in, this Friday is a dope movie coming out called Canal Street, which you are in, and I went to a screening of it a couple weeks ago. You were there, man. You was chopping it up. It's a hell of a movie, man. It's produced by Will Smith Company. Is directed by Ryan Lamar. Tell us about Canal Street. How did that come along?
I mean, first of all, I just want to say thank you for having me on the show, man. Jamal, you're one of my favorite people, one of the funniest people I know. You know, I'm honored to be a part of this project, man. Canal Street. We shot this the beginning of last year in Chicago, Illinois. And basically it's starring myself, Bashir Gray, Hakeem from Empire, Woody McClain, you know, Bobby Brown, Michael T. Williamson, John Cedar, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, y'all, it's a lot. Y'all got a lot. Yeah, y'all did y'all thing. And it's a
fight for Michael Beach, man. We were really blessed to get these A-list actors to come here and do this movie for practically nothing on their pay grade. They just fell in love with the script. And mind you, the script was written 10 years ago. Right. But it's so relevant with everything that's going on in the world today. It's basically about three best friends, but the lead, Chloe Styles, played by Bashir, who are wrongfully convicted of the murder of this white boy. It has a lot to do with police brutality and, you know, colorism and I think this is something that the world needs to see, even though we've seen this type of movie many, many times before.
Yeah.
But we haven't quite seen it from this point.
Not from this perspective. Yeah, not from this perspective. Yeah. What brought you to the project? What was, I know I'm sure you got a lot of projects you can decide. How did you decide on this one?
With Ryan Lamar, man, I've been knowing Ryan for like almost over a decade. And pretty much, he put me in things back in the day 10 years ago because he seen my talent. At this time, I was still professionally dancing for a lot of artists, but he seen that my knack for acting was more passionate because that's what I was set out to do originally, but the dancing took over and paid the bills. And fast forward to a year or so ago, he hit me up with the script, said I got this character for you. I read the script. I fell in love with it like all the other cast members. And that's how I got to the film, man. I didn't have to read for it, but this is my second feature. The first feature I did with Ryan Lamar, he also wrote and directed, called Restore Me. I was blessed to be the lead in that, along with Chris Spencer, our homie, and Chris Spencer's in this as well. So that's how I got attached to the project, man. I'm so happy that I said yes.
Yeah, I'm just looking at your IMDb. Oh man, I've seen the movie. Michael Beach, Lance Riddick, John Sada, Michael T. Williamson, Jamie Hector from The Wire, Mekhi Phifer, who did an excellent job. Harry Lennox, I forgot Harry was in it, man. It's just and of course it's starring Brashear Gray. A lot of you guys, Brashear Gray is Hakeem from The Empire. Chris Spencer, Woody McClain, who played Bobby Brown, is in it, and they got a lot of cameos too, man. It's a lot. Yeah, tell us about that, man. A lot of cameos. Charlamagne the God, Devon Franklin.
Charlamagne the God, The Breakfast Club, man. Ricky Smiley and the Brat, WGCI, back to Chicago radio. They just really had a great way of, painting this picture like it was a real case in real life by using these real life personalities, man. So to get an outlet like the Breakfast Club and Ricky Smiley,
and it gave it a real impact, gave it a real feel of today's what's going on today. That really. Now we're talking to Giovanni Watson, my brother, actor. So Giovanni, just last thing, it comes out this Friday. Just tell the people why they should go see this movie.
Well, just not because I'm in it. We have to go support our own, man.
Yes.
This is the year. I think a lot of Black projects will raise not just from the grave, but they will be really portrayed and have an opportunity to be seen to the world. And I encourage anybody, if you have children, if you have brothers, sisters, a mom, a dad, like we all do, like I have a daughter that's 16 and she's going to the premiere in Chicago Friday. I think you need to go see this movie because if you want to know, this is the society that we live in. This is the day and age that we live in. There is a such thing as modern day slavery. There is racism still exists. And this movie touches on all those bases. And I feel like you will leave the movie theater a little bit more inspired to help this world and this place a better place. And I think that you as a person viewing this will be changed in your own way.
Well said, my brother. Well, listen, brother, I see you at the premiere tomorrow. Are you going to be at the premiere tomorrow?
Yes,
I'll see you there.
Yes,
this Friday, it drops. It's in theaters. It's called Canal Street. That is our brother, Giovanni Watson. We appreciate you calling in to the Dope Dealer Podcast, brother, and I'll see you at the premiere tomorrow.
I appreciate you, Jamal. Y'all be blessed and safe. Now, see you tomorrow.
All right, no doubt, brother, no doubt. That's what's up, man.
That's big, man.
Yeah. Black,
big.
great. Yeah, the brother wrote it, and that's what's up, man. So, Savvy, how'd you come up with the name Savvy?
Long story, man. When I was coming out on, and decided to be serious about internet humor and stand-up comedy, I wanted a name to stand out, and I just didn't feel like my government name is the name. Like when I hear people's names on stage, like I hear like coming to the stage Jamal Doman or coming to the stage Michael Blackson, it's like it sounds more authentic. My name is Lorenzo. Right. So I didn't want to come out on stage where everybody's like, oh, coming to the stage, Lorenzo. It didn't sound So I was chilling one day trying to think
Lorenzo
of a name.
Fly name. Like, give it up for Lorenzo White.
Yeah, but it sounds more like a football player, like running down the field, Lorenzo Pittman with the football. Like I just didn't feel like that was a good stand-up comedy name to roll with, man. So I decided to roll with the name Savvy, and it's a funny story because I got it from the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Whoa.
Captain Jack Sparrow, like he was explaining to one of the people, and he was like, "Love Captain Jack Sparrow, savvy. And I said, savvy, that sounds dope. And so I started using that, and I tried to make the name Just Savvy.
Yeah.
But the internet, it was already taken.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I don't want to use hilarious. I don't want to use savvy funny. I said amusing means funny, so I'll say I call myself savvy amusing.
Oh.
And that's what I rolled with.
So much is going on, man. Did you, let's talk about this Clemson. You know the story. Clemson football team went to the White House.
Everybody does.
Oh, this Donald Trump, he is the number one troll, man. So he fed the Clemson football team they are the national champions. So as you know, they always go to the White House. Whoever wins the championship goes to the White House. And the president Donald Trump, your president Donald Trump, because I ain't vote for him. That's your president.
Same here.
He decided he was going to serve them fast food. So he went to McDonald's, Wendy's, got pizza, got like 100 cheeseburgers, fish fillets, fries, and he did a little press conference, right? He was so proud of it.
Yeah.
He was just like, yeah, man, and I paid for it out of my own pocket.
Right.
They're going to love it, man. And the internet just went fucking ballistic.
My God.
At first, what you think about that, man?
I mean, bro, the way I look at it, man, I'm like, come on, man. Now, these dudes are champions, bro.
Right.
You can go get a Big Mac any day of the week.
College students, they eat Big Macs all day.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm coming to the White House. I want something special. Like, I want some filet mignon or something like. And I come through there and you got nuggets and Big Macs. Man, that's just disrespectful.
Man.
Disrespectful, bro.
Somebody said, Lord have, Nick, this is Twitter, Nick Saban died for this. Like, y'all, like he died for, died for this. Like, it's just, I know one in Clemson player anonymously said, when we first walked in and saw the Big Macs and all that shit, we thought it was a joke.
Yeah, I would have too.
We thought like, oh, okay, that's kind of funny. Like, where the real food at?
Right. We coming in here for Big Macs and nuggets? Like, come on, bro.
Like, come on. Like
that's just disrespectful,
now,
man.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, Savvy.
Okay.
It's a shut. So with a lot of the White House said it's a shutdown.
Right.
So they said the cooks are not. They don't have the regular cooks that they usually have in there.
Right.
And they said they just had, on a whim, like had to do this, like just because we didn't have like the cooks.
Right.
But you can't serve cold McDonald's fries.
Yeah,
like,
you can't.
Them fries got to be fresh out.
Bro, if you don't eat McDonald's fries or any fries in the first 10 minutes,
exactly,
they're disgusting.
You can't, like, exactly, man. You can't.
That's just,
they just had the fries sitting there. Could they? I'm like, well, where the microwave at?
That's what I'm saying. Can you at least put these in a microwave? I mean, they just got Big Macs just chilling.
They have no heaters, like
nothing,
at least
bro.
put the the little fires. You have like when you
something to keep
like when
it
your auntie
warm.
have a little party, she got the little chicken wings with the little the little portable.
And he's so arrogant about it too. Yeah, I want you guys. You better be thankful for this.
Oh my!
I didn't have the money. I had to do it the best I can.
He's so happy. Talking about he paid for it out of his pocket. Man. Hey man, but listen. So hopefully, now the last time they were at the White House, Clemson won 2 years ago. They served them barbecue, and that was fine.
Yeah,
they could have just did that.
Yeah, I'd rather barbecue, bro.
Somebody said they should have went to Chick-fil-A. It would have been a little more.
It was better than McDonald's, bro. And Big Macs, man.
That's what's up, man. So, the clown of dope of the week is President Donald Trump for that fucking charade at the White House. So, what you got going on, man? I know you got radio shows, and tell everybody, where can they find you at and what you got going on?
Word. I've recently been called to co-host the Funny Don't Stop radio show at Dash Radio with comedian Alex Thomas.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations on that.
Thanks, man.
I'll be down. I'll be calling Alex. Come down there and be a guest on it, man.
Please do, man.
Bring me down there,
please do, because the Funny does not stop, man. That man is insane. Yeah. And
y'all did the first episode?
We shot the first episode
cool,
yesterday, man.
Okay,
it was real cool, man. Real funny. And all of my other platforms, my biggest platform right now is Instagram. Y'all can find me on Instagram at savvy_amusing. Mm-hmm. I'm on there acting a fool 24/7. And what I have coming up, man, I'm just basically day by day, man. I throw my net out there for comedy. When I get booked, everybody knows about it. I'll make sure I display it on my comedy page. But so far, man, like I was saying, my biggest platform is just putting out relevant content, sabotaging it, as I like to call it. call it, and putting it on my Instagram to entertain everybody the best way I know how.
That's what's up, man. And if anybody want to book you, they can just go get you at your Instagram, DM you.
Definitely get my Instagram, DM me, or you can email me at the relevant address that's right there, savvytheamusing@gmail.com. I'm always available to.
Yeah, and we got some live. We're gonna start doing some Dope Dealer Podcast live shows, and we're gonna definitely get you on that, man.
Definitely, man. I would appreciate it, big bro.
Start doing that, man. We appreciate you coming, man. Listen, we had a little abbreviated version today because it's raining in LA, and Tobe wasn't here, and a whole bunch of stuff was going on. But we appreciate you guys listening, man. Please hit us up on Instagram at the Dope Dealer Podcast. Of course, if you're on iTunes, rate us and leave a review. And if you leave a review, take a screenshot of it. Go to our Instagram page, DM us that screenshot, and we'll send you a free T-shirt, man. I got a couple T-shirts I got to mail out this week to some people. Gave us some good reviews, man. We appreciate you guys, man. Next week we're back, man. Tobe Hixx will be back in the house, man. Shout out one more time to Savvy the Music, man.
Hey, thanks for having me on the podcast, bro.
Definitely,
it's
man.
It's an honor to rock with you, man.
Definitely, man. Remember this weekend, Canal Street, the movie, drops this Friday. So please go support it, man. Take the whole family. You can see it's one of them movies you can take the kids with you. It's definitely a spiritual movie, uplifting movie, and it's has a great plot, great story. So go check that out, man. And of course, black director, Will Smith company, they produced it, and they're putting it out, distributing it. So please go check that out, man. So listen, we love you guys. Shout out to Paul, our engineer. Shout out to everybody at Comedy Pop Up, man. I'm Jamal Doman.